Wait a second. Whee. Get the tripod ready. It's drizzling a little bit, so it's a little bit wet, but it's okay. So, here we are at Berlin Müllerstraße. It's so weird when I like make it sound like I'm in Berlin Müllerstraße. No, I went to like Urban 8, which is like a climbing gym here. It's really cool. I've never been there before because I just recently started climbing and I haven't been in Berlin yet. So it's really nice. It's here, up here, and it's an old mall, a shopping center that's like they don't use it anymore, and it's really cool. Like if you go in there, then you can see like the escalators, and everything's like old and not used anymore. And the fact is that like this shopping center, it's not that old. Like I remember when they opened it, when it was like totally when it was new, and yeah, but I mean like that's like probably like 25 years ago or something like that. But yeah, so it just had like the climbing gym up there, and yeah, like I said, it's called Urban 8. So if you're in Berlin and you want to check it out, go check it out. The entrance is back here, and it's really cool. I might be going back there later today or tomorrow. Hi Lucas, hi Harvash, hola Marcelo, hi Joseph, hi Said, hi Afrobushi, welcome. Hola Juan. So, and yeah, it's really nice. It's up there, and then you can like see the road and everything. So it's cool. I can recommend it. It was a lot of fun, and it was like there were like so many things where you can actually like climb with your body. So that your arms don't get super tired because you use like all of your body. And in the climbing gym I go to on Mallorca, I feel often it's like more, I would have to work my arms more. So yeah, it's really nice. And yeah, this is like it was called the Schiller Arkaden. You can still see Iller Arc with Schiller Arkaden, but yeah, it's closed down. It's been, I don't know for how long it's closed down. I remember when they opened it, just like I said. I remember it was new, but it's like too small for a mall now. All the new malls are like way bigger. And we're Müllerstraße, Berlin, which is like close to like where I grew up. That's like where a lot of shops are, and as you can see, or maybe not because it's like mirrored, but like it's a lot of like Arabic and Turkish stores, because a lot of like people from Turkey and the Arabic countries living here. So you have like really good food here as well. And yeah, that's where I grew up more or less. Like not super close, but that's like where we went when we wanted to go shopping. And yeah, so hi Amu, welcome. Hi K-pop. Where's this? Berlin Müllerstraße. It's like Berlin Wedding. It's called the district, and Müllerstraße. We're like very close to like the subway station. It's called Seestraße. And I was thinking about taking you on the subway, but I don't know how the like mobile data coverage is down there, so we're not going to do that. But like going with a subway in Berlin is like a classical thing that you do when you're like when you're from Berlin. It's easier to get around like by subway than like use a car, just like in most big cities, except for maybe Los Angeles, right? In Los Angeles you really need a car, but like usually in big cities it's easier to go like by public transport if you go like with subway. And here's actually the cemetery. Maybe we go there someday. And here's a park, it's called Schiller Park. But yeah, we're gonna be going down like the Müllerstraße, and because I'm going home right now. And this is the cinema. This is an old, well, it's like a very small cinema. It's old, but it's like new, old and new. So they have like a different building and they changed it. Okay, it's loud. Hi Vanch, welcome. It's raining. Yeah, it's drizzling. It's not really raining, but it's drizzling. Where are you originally from? Which country? This is Germany. I'm from here. This is where I'm from. I live like I grew up like 1 kilometer from like this place. So this is like the shopping area where you like want, like if you wanted to buy stuff. And yeah, I live like that way. We're gonna go there more or less right now. Not completely because like my dad moved, but he's still like living close to where I grew up, like 3 or 4 streets like away. And yeah, as you can see, although it's autumn, but it's still nice and green in Berlin. So Berlin is like a very green city, which is super nice. Hi Kaylin, welcome. Is Spandau a good place in Berlin? Yeah, it's nice. I've lived close by. Hi Soon One. Yeah, Deutschland. It's German. It's Berlin. Um, Oi, Mappa. Spandau is nice too. I live close to Spandau. Actually, I live in North Charlottenburg, which is like not that far from Spandau. So Spandau is also nice. There's a lot of like nature and everything. But yeah, this is Berlin. It's yeah where I'm from. So we have like the tram here. Here's the tram. You cannot see. Oh, it's coming over there, like the trams, the yellow ones. We have the entrance to the subway here. Buses, everything. There's the bus station, not a bus, but the station. So yeah, you have everything here. And yeah, there's like a lot of like kebab places, right? It's like very like here you have a kebab place, right? There was one over there. There will be one like on each corner. I grew up eating a lot of that. Hi King, welcome. Berlin is great. So you have a cousin and brother that live in Berlin? Nice. Any sporting venues? Like there's sports places, but we're not gonna go there. Hola Pablo, buenas. Hi Impossible, welcome. And yeah, forgive me if I don't read every comment because I am walking here on the street. I just went like to Lidl and I bought some fruits and stuff because my dad doesn't have like all the fruit at home and I'm like a fruit person. Here's the here's actually like in this building, like it's in there, like it's probably not in there anymore. But that was like the first like eye doctor that I went to when I was younger, when I thought I needed glasses, and then I just had like inflammation, and I ended up needing glasses 2 years later. So yeah, that was here. It was somewhere in here, and yeah. Here, tanning salon. Tanning salons are very famous, very like common as well because people want to have a tan. Although there's like, as you can see, not a lot of sun here. So, hi Denal, welcome. Hola Elia, bon dia. Hi Jody. So, drink a cup of hot chocolate, yes. And again, you have like another kebab place. Like, you have kebab places everywhere. Like, and there's another kebab place. So like every third or fourth shop is a kebab place, more or less, like not a complete kebab place. Something is that different. It's like it's too much generalizing, but like places that have stuff like kebab. Let's say it like that. So, hi AK Beats, welcome. Cuando vienes a Florida, bueno, no lo sé, algún día seguramente, pero ese año no. Mr. Do you like Kamala? Like you mean Kamala Harris? I don't know her, but if I were American, I would have voted for her, definitely. But yeah, I'm German, so I can just like vote in Germany and in Spain because that's where I live. So yeah. So, camera angle is tilted. No, I cannot. It's the how's it called? The selfie stick is broken. Do you see a lot of Mercedes-Benz? Yes, you see a lot of everything. Here's another kebab place, like Squid Game kebab. You see a lot of like, you have a lot of like Fords, you have a lot of Audi, a lot of BMW, a lot of Mercedes, a lot of Volkswagen. You have like Seat and everything. My dad drives a Skoda. And yeah. Come to Portugal one day, maybe, probably. Portugal seems to be a nice place too. And oi, Mario! Where they make their German chocolate. Is German chocolate cake something that's like famous? I've never heard like of like specifically German chocolate cake. Here you have H&M, Henno Mauritz. Hi, Kamal, welcome. Hi, Aki. We have another DM. There was just a DM like 2 or 3. Also, there's like a lot of like pharmacies. Here we have a Turkish supermarket. We have good fruit as well, and they have kaki as well. I just bought some kaki. Those look better than the ones I bought though. It's like so unfair. We don't have kaki at the moment in Spain, but I just checked in Lidl and they just sold kaki from Spain. So I'm like, why don't we have that? Like, why are we like shipping them to Germany? This is this building is like the AOK, which is like a health insurance. My mom was with that company. This year, Right now, not anymore, but this is a bank. It's a bank. It's a Turkish bank now, but that used to be another bank, and that's where I got like my first like bank account. It's closed. It's closed like for like 10 or 15 years. But yeah, it was another bank, but it's the same building, and that's like where I that's where I got my first bank account. And let's keep walking. Your English is perfect. Well, perfect not, but it's not bad. Hi Sata, ciao. Is Berlin expensive? Yes. Jein. Yes and no. Depends. Like right now, I think it's like just like in many places, like in many capitals, it's really hard to find housing, and obviously it's like it's not cheap. But there's like still some places where you can buy cheap groceries. There's like a lot of like discount grocery shops, so you can live here. But I think the hardest part right now, just like in Mallorca where I live, is to find housing, like to get an apartment that you can actually like live off. That's really hard. So there's another Turkish supermarket, by the way, right? And another pharmacy. So, hi Raul, welcome. Hi Kenneth. Hi Liddell, welcome. Hi VD, how are you? Welcome. If you met a group of your friends, would you mind taking picture with them? No, of course not. Why would I? But like people don't usually recognize me. I think nobody ever recognized me. But it's because like most of my viewers are like in the US or in the US and Brazil. That's like where most of my viewers are. So that's not where I am. So that's why they don't like see me, I think. Hi, you Ty, welcome. Come back to Texas. It's just not the same since you went away. Before you lose your accent and forget all about the Lone Star State. So, hi Samuel. Hi Leon, welcome. Hi Punak. And the Indian guy was asking, what do you think about Indians in India? I have never been to India, so I cannot really say anything about India. Also, I think like it's a huge country, so you cannot generalize. Like there's like probably like if you go to like Mumbai or to Delhi, like things might be like totally different. Indian food is really nice, and the Indian people that I met here in Berlin and in Spain are also very nice. But yeah, I bet like there's asshole people, there's nice people, just like on any country, right? It's not like we're not just like it doesn't matter like where you're from, but you're not just like the same. You're like there's like so many nuances to everything. So yeah, where are you? This is Berlin Müllerstraße, where like it's close to where I grew up. It's like in Berlin. This used to be, I don't know if it still is. This here used to be the one of the town hall for this district. That's where I got my first ID card and my first passport when I was younger. So yeah, that's that. So you see a lot of places. A lot of sauna pools? I don't think so. So, hi, welcome to Hello to Alaska. Hi Harshad, welcome. Do you see any black people in Germany? Yes, well, it depends on where you are, but like in Berlin you have a lot of black people, you have a lot of brown people, like we have quite some people from Africa, or like with African like roots, right? They're like Germans, so we have those. Obviously, we have a lot of people like from the Oriental countries. We have like here in Berlin, it's like the city like on the world which have like the most like Turkish immigrants. Like where I grew up, like the school where I went to when I was like a kid, for example, there were more like Turkish people than like German people, which is like totally normal here in this district. And so we also have all the good Turkish food, right? And yeah, so you have like a lot of brown people, and then you have like also black people. Berlin is very like multicultural, but yeah, probably if you like go to like a village or something, might be different. How far are you from Spandau? Pretty far. Spandau is like Spandau's pretty far out, and I'm like in more or less to the middle. You can take the train here though. I think like if you take like the subway, you'll get to Spandau in like about I don't know, like 30 minutes maybe or more. But yeah, it's not that far, but it's not like if you want to walk it will take you hours. So, did you spot any A-list celebrity? What are A-list celebrity? For the record, like I wouldn't recognize celebrities, right? I wouldn't recognize them. So I won't support celebrities anywhere. This is like a subway entrance here. This is where I like got my like how's it like? No, this is the place over there. This is where I went to get my braces when I was a teenager. In that building, I doubt that the same doctor is still working there, but yeah, that's the. And this is like a department store. It was a department store, it's closed down now. But like this was a really cool department store. You could buy like anything. And yeah, over there, it's like where my like not my sort of dentist, like the one that does the braces. And there's a Woolworth, and the Woolworth have been here like forever, and it's still there. It survived. So. Hi Robin, welcome. Hi Zeal. Do you plan on doing a yoga session? No, I went climbing, so I won't be doing a yoga session because like the weather is also not nice. Maybe tomorrow, but since we cannot do a lot outside, like my dad's apartment, like it's a small apartment, so I'm not going to do that in there. So probably not. Oi Samuel, bom dia. Why is the reason that you're happy? I don't know, I try to enjoy life because life is short and then you die, so you might as well just try to enjoy it whenever you can, right? Okay. So the question is, do we walk? Yeah, we walk down here. Come on. Let's. Another pharmacy and another kebab place, right? Who would have guessed? And over there's another kebab place. Right there. There. So, and this one, Pamphylia, is very famous. Like a lot of YouTubers made videos about that, like German YouTubers who do like this kind of food. So yeah, this is pretty famous. So, we reached the. You have 1 million subscribers. Congratulations on that, then. You take it just like them in your childhood. Yes, exactly. You see where I grew up here. Where are the 8 places to eat? That depends on what you like. This place, for example, here is really good if you like Arabic or Turkish food, that kind of style food. And yeah. Oh, Herman, buenas. Hi, Romeo, welcome. Oh, is it? Hi, Effie, Richard, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Robin. And yeah, so let's keep walking. And I'm wearing like my really nice rain jacket, and underneath the same like thing that I wore yesterday. I was putting it on. It's not really raining right now, but it might always start. So yeah. So there's like so many places here, like so many like stores that I don't know, like Soro Sushi. That's definitely new. The Asia market is not new. The rest is. So Halloween is over. Halloween is not over. Halloween hasn't even started, right? Hi Jason, welcome from Sydney. Nice. Greetings to Sydney. I bet you have better weather over there. Oi Tony, bon dia. Yeah, Halloween is the 31st of October. It hasn't happened yet. We're still in October. This building was a gas station there, and now it's like this huge building here. So things changed. Things changed. And by the way, yesterday I told you that the place where I went inline skating, where I said that like I fell, like when I was younger. And I thought it was like gone. It's not gone. I mixed it up with another part of that university. Oh. Walk. So, getting hungry. Thank you. Yeah, the hoodie is super nice, like the wolves. Okay, we're in the middle of the road now. In the middle of the night. This is where like the KFI is. which is like the technical university, one of the technical universities we have here. That's where we went yesterday, like training and walking. And yeah. So. And now we are going home, more or less. I'm not going to take you all the way home, obviously. Obviously I'm not, but more or less. And then I'm going to eat. So. Okay, let's go. It's getting, my fingers are getting cold. I forgot to bring my, how's it called? Guantes. My guantes, handschuhe, guantes. What's that? Like my gloves. Oh, it's sometimes hard, like to, when now you always like speak, depending on what language you speak, I just forget words. So. Are you doing a live stream later today? I don't know yet. Maybe, maybe not. Since I'm here visiting my dad, I just like take it as it comes. So I might not. The weather is not going to be nice because it's supposed to rain more later. So probably we'll have like more stream tomorrow. Because today, if it's raining, it's not nice to stream. But we never know. You never know. So still, we're not at Müllerstraße anymore, though. That's where we started. Now we're like getting like right to Sprengelkiez, which is like another like sub-district of Wedding, Berlin Wedding, which is where I grew up. Where are you from? This is where I'm from. I'm from Berlin, from like this district here. So I'm showing the places where I like grew up. Welcome, Ayush. What kind of content do you make? Usually I do workouts and stretching videos. But right now I'm in Berlin visiting my dad, so we're doing like some videos where we just like walk around and see the place, and yeah. Does it ever get sunny? It was sunny yesterday, if I remember. So, do you know the song The Girl? No, I don't. Hi Dubro, welcome. It's 3:30. Well, here it's I think it's like 12 midday, like around midday. And the weather's really shitty today. No, it's shitty not, it's okay. For October it's okay, but it's not really nice. We had better weather yesterday. Yesterday was nice and sunny. Today it's a little bit cold, but that's okay. As you can see, like people really drive bikes here. We have everywhere, like you have like places to leave your bike, and people are just really serious about like driving bike. Not as serious maybe as in the Netherlands, but almost. Like there's a lot of bikes. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to go to like a bakery and get some German baked goods. Well, I can't do that tomorrow. Again, here like in this thing, it's all bikes in there. People leave their bikes there. You always have to lock them though, because people will just steal your stuff, right? This is Berlin, so people will steal from you if you let them. Not everybody, but there's always a few, so. Okay. You unsubscribe? Well, that's okay. If you don't like the content, then you don't need to subscribe, right? There's no sense in subscribing to someone whose content you don't like. Don't have to apologize for that. Hi, Juicy Beaver, welcome. What a name. So, now, my ponytail. It's very little. It's not much. I might go back to the climbing gym, by the way, today, because I got like you always get like a ticket for a day, and yeah, I could go back there, but I don't know. Depends on the weather, depends on how I feel. And later on, it will probably there'll probably be more crowd, there'll be more people, and I prefer it when there's like few people, right? I mean, for example, I do like big cities. I'm a fan of big cities, but what I gotta say, the one problem I have with big cities is that there's so much people. I mean, it's okay that the people are there, but like I like them not to be right where I am, right? I'm particular like that. So, is it quiet where you are? Well, it's not very quiet. Hi Cybergrief, welcome. Hi Saga, welcome. So, someone said they want to discuss fitness content. You can discuss that. I right now just like show like the neighborhood. But if you want to discuss it with like the other viewers, you can do that. So the leaves are falling, but still it's pretty green. Like, look at that, pretty green, pretty green. Oh, I forgot, I wanted to show you like the old like cigarette machine, but there. This is a parking. This is for parking tickets. We're gonna do that another day. Another day. Because like I don't know if it's like where you live at, but like here when I was this kid still, we had like these machines out there. You could just like get cigarettes for obviously it was for adults, but like if people were underage, they could obviously just get their cigarettes there as well. Because like this box, they didn't have like something that registered how old you are. That's crazy, right? That people allow that this was like legit. Any free public libraries? Yeah, there's a lot of really good libraries here in Berlin. Really good ones. Here right now, not. Have to go a little bit further, but there's a lot of them. So, do you watch football? No, not really. And I used to say that you're doing the exercise at your home. That's the best thing. That's how I started too. And for like 10 years, I just did my exercise at home. And that's all you need, right? You don't need to go to a gym. If you enjoy going to a gym, it's great. For some exercise, it's easier to do them at the gym because you have the weights, you have the equipment. But in the end, all you need is your body to work out, right? And if you enjoy that more, that's way better. Also, I just like go to the gym like to like supplement my other training. Because I do aerial silks, acrobatics and stuff like that, and I like climbing as well. I just started that. So when I go to the gym, I just try to get better at those sports. Like your goal should be the best in what it depends on who you are and what you want in life. But I don't think you should just like obsess about physique or anything. You should just like pick a sport that you like and then try to get better at that sport, because that's way more enjoyable than just like chasing goals to like, I don't know, look like a bodybuilder or whatever. So, thank you for stopping, Robin. Have you ever tried boxing? Hi, Hussein. Can you do a backflip? No. Have you ever tried I actually tried boxing when I was 18, but I did it like in a place that was very far from here, but in Berlin, but I had to take like 2 subways. And that was probably like a bad decision, because after a month I just didn't feel like going there anymore, because it was like an hour to go there and an hour to go back, and I was just annoyed with that. Germany's amazing in soccer. They are. They're pretty good. So, you don't sound German at all. Thank you. I like to hear that. I don't want people to know I'm German. When I'm in Spain where I live, people mostly think like, oh, they think I'm German because there's a lot of Germans, or they think I'm French or Russian often as well. That's like French or Russian, that's what people think. And yeah. Hola Jorge, buenas. Hi Ninja Johnson, welcome. The AfD is a crappy political party, and nobody should vote for them. You shouldn't vote for AfD unless you're a racist or like really, really dumb. So you're either one of the two things. And so hopefully you're dumb and you can like educate yourself if you're voting for AfD. Don't vote for that party. If you don't want to vote for the big parties, just vote for like a party for the like there's some parties who like, I don't know, they had like a party that was like the beer drinker party, or like the like Save the Animals party. Wait, vote for them, but don't vote for AfD. Don't vote for racists. Are you a man? Maybe, who knows? Hi Kevin, bonjour. Ihr habt schlechtes Wetter. Hi Christine. Ja, es ist aktuell. Obwohl, gestern war es schön. Gestern war es sonnig. Mal gucken, wie es morgen wird. You sound French, Russian, Polish, and Spanish. That's good. Hi Cola, that's okay. Vanch, do you ignore me? No, I don't. There's like a lot of people writing, so I don't ignore you. And there's no need to write in caps. You like AfD? Then you're an asshole. Or you're dumb. One of the two things. You can choose. Maybe both things. Hi Dito, welcome. Hi Amul. Hi Joey. Hi Jack. If your vote doesn't matter, then just go into politics, do something. But just what I'm saying is, don't vote for racist parties. Don't vote for racist, fascist parties. Don't do that. Why would you? Don't vote like to like be suppressed or to suppress others. Don't be an asshole. So, thank you, Lucas. Hi, Turvas. Which country? This is Germany. This is actually right now we're in Berlin-Weddingstadt, but not Müllerstraße, not the title. We're like in Sprengelkiez. So yeah, let's walk. But I gotta end the stream soon because I'm closing in on like where my dad lives and I'm not going to show you. So, welcome. Hi, right, welcome. AFD is good. No, it's not. It's a crappy party, and if you vote for them, you're a crappy asshole person. Just as easy as that. So shut up and go away. I don't want you on my stream. Goodbye. I'm very like tolerant with everything, but I'm not tolerant with like people not being tolerant. So, thank you, King. What's the weather today? It's drizzling. It's a little bit cloudy. It's a little bit cold, but it's okay. It's okay. So, okay. So everyone who's writing crap is getting banned now. So that person is getting banned. So, hi, Alcina. Alinsa, buenas. Are you married? No, but I'm not single either. I don't think it's like, why would you want to marry? Like, well, what for? Like, what for? Like, to show the state that you're like married, or the church in case you're religious. But like, what? Why? You can't just be with the person you love. There's no need to like make a contract. We're not living like in the medieval ages anymore. Anyway, like in the Middle Age. So, okay, he then gets getting banned too. Goodbye. Hi, Chloe. Welcome. Go home and sleep. Why? It's like midday. Hi, Brennan. It's like midday. It's like 12 in the afternoon or 1 in the afternoon. Why would I go sleep? So, which means you want what? Divorce more expensive than marriage. Exactly. Like, why would? And you don't need to. You don't need to marry to be with a person that you love, right? You can't just be with a person. Like, why do you need like the state or the church or whatever, like to like say yes, you're together? If you're together, you're together, and you know that. That counts more than anything else, and like spending money on stuff. Spend the money that you would spend on that on like going on a nice holiday or something. So, hi, Twilight. Is it lunchtime? Yeah, I'm gonna eat soon. Can I subscribe? Sure, subscribe. Feel free. Feel free. So, now let me go on to This is one of the dentists that I went to when I was a kid. One of them. Like, I went to a lot and they were all shitty. But well. Okay. Now, you wrote the same question 3 times. I didn't read the question. I don't know. Can you become a mod? You can become a mod if you like here often and if you interact, then maybe one day, but I don't really need mods, so probably not. Hi, Ander, welcome. What are you gonna have for lunch? I don't know yet. Hola, José, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? So, let's cross here. This, by the way, we're like going into like this part. This was just like, this area was always closed down back in the day. It was just, I don't know, I think it was an industrial area. I think there was maybe a fabric or a fabric, it's called a factory or something here. Something. Now it's a park, really nice. A lot of parks coming up. So, hi Damon, welcome. Muchas gracias, Jose. So, oh, look at that, someone left like their little thing here. Or maybe it got stolen, you never know, you never know. Like my mom, like when we were younger, people would always steal the strollers. So we always had to like lock them. I don't know if they still do that in the house where my dad lives. They just leave the strollers downstairs and they're like not locked. So I don't know, maybe things have changed in the last like 30 years, 30, 40 years. So, now, welcome. We're in the hood pushing hometown. What? Yeah, there's a lot of graffiti here. They always have to like take care of that. Some graffiti is like also allowed because they're trying to like make stuff nicer, but then they also like make a lot of crappy graffiti. Sí, estoy en Alemania. Estoy aquí visitando a mi padre, así que ahora fui a un rocodromo y ahora voy a casa de mi padre para luego comer. Look, there's like also like this little thing, that little boulder that we can climb, but it's very small. Oh, we might go there one day. So, have a great day. I'll see you later or tomorrow. Whoop. Thank you so much for being here. Kisses to all of you. Enjoy life. Be happy, smile, and don't vote for AfD. Right? In case you're in Germany and you can vote. Thank you, and I'll be out.